Example 2. Train A makes its stops in 45 minutes. Train B makes its stops in 60 minutes. How many minutes will pass before the two trains meet? In this time, how many loops will train A make? How many loops will train B make? All right, so let's go back and reread our problem and underline, highlight any important information. So train A makes its stops every 45 minutes. Train B makes its stops in 60 minutes. How many minutes will pass before the two trains meet? So if I'm meeting, that means we're going to be at the same place. They're going to match. One way to think about, so in this time, how many loops will train A make? How many loops will train B make? One way to look at this is something is happening and we want to know when it's going to happen at the same time. We want to know when the trains are going to meet or when the trains are going to match. So that is our LCM. LCM meet, LCM match. That's one way you can remember. So let's go ahead and find our LCM. For this example, I'm going to use the ladder method. So for train A, it makes its stops every 45 minutes. Train B makes its stops every 60 minutes. So I'm going to factor these two numbers. I want to know what number can go into both 45 and 60 evenly. Well, I know that 45 and 60 is divisible by 5. 45 divided by 5 is 9, and 60 divided by 5 is 12. Well, 9 and 12 are both composite numbers, so I'm going to go ahead and make another ladder step. And I'm noticing that 9 and 12 are divisible by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 3 is a prime number, so I know that I'm ready to stop. When we use the ladder method for LCM, we find the L. We find the L, and we're going to multiply all three numbers. In my calculator, when I did 5 times 3 times 3 times 4, I got 180 minutes. Now the question, so that was question 1. How many minutes will pass? So we answered, that's the answer to question 1. Question 2 is, how many loops will train A make? It's kind of 3 questions. How many loops will train A make? How many loops will train B make? Well, if the trains are going to meet in 180 minutes and train A will get there in 45 minutes, make the stop in 45 minutes, I know that 180 divided by 45 is equal to 4. So that means train A is going to make 4 stops. I want you to look at something. There's a trick that you can do. Here's train A, here's our 45 minutes, and we just determined that it was going to make 4 stops. Did you notice that there was a 4 right here? Magic. So you can use this ladder to actually tell you how many of your LCMs are going to be in this, well, in this example, this will tell you how many 45 minutes are in your LCM. So let's look up train B. If it's going to take 180 minutes for them to meet, and train B stops every 60 minutes, 180 divided by 60. So how many 60 minutes are in 180? You guessed it. 3 stops. So when you think of LCM, I want you to think of when things are meeting or maybe matching, okay? And if you want to use your table, we cross.